Hello, and welcome to the Supportscast. Dose of gameplay of an injection of thoughts, critique, and advice. My name is Bluegill, and thank you for joining me today. I am doing a Genji commentary, back on the replay feature. I am with Froggy G, Interpol, going against Sentry, Raylan, and a Coco. I'm going to do this live. I need to get experience doing live commentary. I've been doing post-commentaries. I like having the time to inject anything I want to say into a tactic. For example, stay right here where I'm floating up and down. Instead of just staying on lane being an easy target for a pierce attack, I'm spreading out to make us all harder to hit. You either hit the guy who supports, or you hit all the droids and the allies. So it's pretty difficult to go against a Sentry at first if he's got the black hole, because a lot of people still don't know that if you give him a beating while he's got shield up, you're going to be asking for it in a matter of seconds. Raylan's got a good idea of staying out of the way, preparing for that attack. It's still possible to get out of that black hole as you just saw. There is some lag. Lag has been happening, but what do you really do about it? Let's see here, get ourselves set up. Let's see. I'm quite pleased with how this match went. Going against some people that I know. One of them. Have a look around here. Froggy G tries to do what he can. Trying to fight back the lanes. It can be so difficult to make your way to the jungle when you never know when a Sentry could pop out. Because with his beacon, he could have it set up to be invisible, so you don't know if you're really safe or not. But if you're able to work together, sometimes you're able to make away with it. So let's see. I was trying to stay out of the way. I was trying to maintain an eye on things, but the red team was keeping a strong pressure for the first part of the game. But surprise hit from Raylan, taking out Dorple. Kind of a what the hell happened. But with enough practice, you are able to make great use of the cocoon, even if just for get the hell away from my teammates. But it can be used for great effect. You just have to understand the lob arcing technique of the cocoon. It's difficult to push the lanes when your allies are always going for kills. The goal of the game is to take down these things and take down this. It's not to just kill these guys. They just keep respawning. It's just a fight that keeps happening. You're supposed to make it difficult for them to take down your turrets. Where our turret's already down 3/4. Not even 5 minutes in the match, and they're hit by 1 point. I say the points don't really win you the game. It just gives you the advantage. It's just a pet peeve of mine. I try not to let it bug me too much but when I see people jumping over droids to get kills and they run up to the turret, try to get a kill, and then they wonder, oh, I could have got him. Well, you didn't have to chase him all across the way to the map. You could just wait it. Tiny rant. But it's just trying to save my allies, just trying to protect him with cocoon, but the ball wasn't paying full attention here. Got hit by the turret, or the ball, I mean. When people go back to the base, I try to make it one at a time, because if you both go back, they can take advantage of that and push your way back soon. It's difficult. She did get away there. But let's see. Sentry can be dangerous. If you see your allies taking a beating on them, it's just run away. Then again, they can store that as well. But let's see. We can check on what items people have gotten. Items bought. So let's have a look here. A lot of people focused on the piggy bank. It's not a bad idea, because the solar tree is good for guaranteed solar if you're going to play a longer game. I went for... It says mine, doesn't it? Not yet, no. I didn't bother with the piggy bank or solar tree for this for this run. I figured where I'm behind everyone. And I'm doing my most important items first, so after a while I don't really need to get solar. I'll be more focused on droids and trying to do more protection. Picking up solar along the way, helping my allies get assist kills. It's just mostly dependent on killing more than anything, but there is the great flaw of falling behind if you die too many times. It's just being very, very careful. And Genji is, in my opinion, the hardest support player to play because he's not exactly defense or a healer per se. He can be a combination. However, it's just how you choose to play as him. He has a lot of complexity to him. However, I didn't see Sentry come up here. Then he tried to get to hang on me. Then I used my cocoon to stop his shield. So that made his black hole weaker overall. So that's a good way to counter Sentry as Genji. And using the Ion Storm, I call it Ion Storm. Is that what the name of it is? Anyway. I was gonna say, I decided to give it a try. I found it to be quite useful, especially with combination with the cocoon. Lay down the storm when you're trying to get out, and it helps get an extra bit of damage on the way there as well. So help my allies get the kills, helping them trap them in. Let's see. Everyone's focused on defense. Let's see what this Sentry had. Lifesteal. Oh. For whatever reason, someone left. You never really know why. Sometimes it could be just a disconnect. Those still happen. It could be actual rage quit. Let's see. Just trying to keep the push on this turret here. However, you either decide to keep pushing or to protect your allies. What do you do? It's either a bad choice or a bad choice. Walking Dead, anyone? Managed to get a kill on Coco. I was quite surprised on that. I'm used to never ever getting kills with Genji, but this will be a very interesting match to watch. Do be careful with nuke attacks for Sentry, because anyone who can time their attacks, Sentry can prepare for a nuke or a snipe, dive bombs, any big attacks, because he takes the percentage of damage. So a lot of small attacks, he could take a bit of damage if you're trying to chase him down. Ayla's Rage is a good example. Lots of tiny attacks are really good for shields. But one big attack is not suitable. So with the Storm Cloud, even if you can use it to either block someone in or to try to get them when they're getting out of the turret, or out of the cocoon, I mean. Just increasing my cat pillar just to keep my allies topped up so they don't have to run back as often or run to the jungle as much. Just keeping them in the lanes, that's my priority. Just try to keep them in the lanes and help us all make money. But it's really hard to have people chasing around everywhere as well. And this is bot, isn't it? Yeah. Let's see. So the storm does have a lot of use for droids. I've given the storm cloud a lot of crap. I had to take it back. I'll try to keep an eye on Genji through the video. You will see how much use it's used to, and with a combination with a certain item, it does get used to well effect. There, for example, not storm cloud, but getting the last hit. Just make use of the bushes, make use of your cocoon, get that storm cloud, get the extra bit of damage, block them in. There you go. That's the stuff. Get them turrets back, get them bots back, protect your allies if possible. A cooldown, that's my only big weakness, but fighting back the bot, protecting my allies. They run back, get some items. Let's see. The Fat Cat makes the cat explode. I haven't used that much myself, but increase my healing. Let's see, increase damage, increase health. If you don't have a lot of confidence in your ability, feel free to get health soon, but I usually end up using health last, as once I get my power maxed out. But we do finally get the first turret down. They got one of ours down. It's kind of a close match here and there. Well, for the lane game. For the killing game, we had the big advantage. But again, as I said before and again, it's not about the kills. Those are just bonus points. Just think of it as a bonus. That's not your priority. That's not your job. Take these down first. Help them droids. It's not Quake. It's not loadout. Focus on getting those turret kills and taking down this thing right here. Let's see. Took Froggy out with the cat shot. Let's see. Just trying to be careful with Sentry. I'm trying to take him out, but I have to be careful not to attack him when he's building his shield up. It can be difficult because if you hit him with a cloud, then that's a bunch of damage that he recharges. And later on in the match, not now. Okay, I'll talk about that later. Let's see. But surprisingly enough, with all the kills that we've gotten, let's see. On the red team's not too great, but they've been focusing on droids and collecting solar throughout the game. So they're able to keep up with us quite well. But we've just been able to take advantage of them. Just when they get in our way, that's when we strike. But for our team, we've done... There's 2 turples. We've done very well for getting kills. But the thing is... like that. So let's see. We're getting the upper hand and knocking back the droids. But with someone like Sentry, he's excellent at defense. Him and Na are some of the best defense players I know of. But almost got Sentry. Tried to lay waste to him with the storm cloud. I saw the lane being pushed to our side on the top of the map, so I decided to fight back the droids. You don't have to run over and go to your droids, just even go back a little bit if no one's around and take them out that way. Took out their character with butterfly wand. That Genji can be quite the character if you get some practice with him. Because I was using him for just pure mage. Just could not fight very well on his own, but once you get your defense up and together, if you put some builds towards getting the last hit per se, you can do quite the devastation. Right here, for example, slow, storm cloud, Froggy G, killing machine. Because look at this, it's 6-1. I've only died once. I've gotten 6 kills. That never ever happens. Taking down Nether turret, taking down the droids, just working away at it. But, always keep an eye on this map here, because we couldn't see Coco come towards us until we had visual from an allied droid. But trying to get away from them, they tried to get an ambush on us. But managed to stop Froggy G. Coco tried to get away, and she did. It was a good effort, but with Durple, it's just trying to understand that don't hit Sentry when he's charging. Okay, Froggy G tries to make it away. Does he? Oh, he does. Very good play on his part. Our turrets are doing fine. We've got one on the brink right here. I'm going for a higher attack speed just to... because it seems... I was noticing that my wand was getting a lot of kills, so I thought I'd just get more hits that way. But here, tried to go after him. Got some serious lag, but... apparently I got him with the butterfly wand again, so I'm just upgrading my wand and do that. I've got my... where is it? Got my cat pillar worked up. I'm working on the explosion for the cocoon. I'm not sure if it's showing up in the replay or not, but just trying not to get pushed around too much by the other team. But they're taking a big beating. But at the same time, you might want to say, you'll say that they're doing bad, but look at that. It's kind of a neck and neck match here for the lane game. For the killing game, well, they're trying. 1 against 3 does not work. Don't do it. 3 to 19, 15 minutes in. Even levels, I don't have a solar tree or a piggy bank or anything, and I'm caught up with everyone else. Because my allies, piggy bank, they don't seem to have the solar tree, but there are still a few bugs with the replay feature. Don't take everything as stands. I can see there's some bugs going on here, but no big deal. So let's have to look at some more things. As you can see, I'm caught right up with my allies. I'm ahead by one of them. What was this? Oh, yes. Yes. So, funny enough. It's hard to watch a match while respawning because they're like, they're over there. Why aren't you doing that? Backseat gaming, that kind of thing. They're doing their best to fight back the lanes, but with myself out of the way, being support, just trying to tie the team together. You know, it's not they're doing a bad job. Just sometimes they go a little bit too far, and things like that can happen. Sentry could have gotten Dorple, but he must have thought that Dorple didn't have he must have thought that Dorple had his nuke ready, so it might be why he backed out. But someone like Coco, she has a lot of potential for turrets. She can take down turrets very, very easily if you don't keep an eye on her. So it's important to always manage your lanes, because if you're all in the top lane and you're just going for kills, she can just come down to the bottom lane and just wipe out turrets, because she has items at attack speed and hitting multiple things at once. She even has an item that is for taking down turrets faster, does extra turret damage. But when it comes to being face to face, she doesn't do that well. But on the minimap, you can usually see the jungle if there's any creeps there, if you need to get something or not. Here, for example, slow, storm cloud, attack speed. A lot of times you're able to take someone out. So slow has it's very good for hunting down someone. But I do try my damnedest to get someone. She just missed me there. Close call. You never know, especially on high ping Cocos, when they're gonna get you or not, because you could be 5 feet away, but they can still get you. It's hard to tell. Let's see. Dorple's invisible. Just trying to see. I'm not sure what she's trying to do there. Barely makes it away. That's kind of reckless, because right now could have been taken out right there. Risky fucking move. Then again, there's myself. I'm a bit too far, but I'm able to protect myself. Able to slow down Froggy G, give him a stun if I need to, but got a little bit carried away. That was my undoing. Do be careful not to go past the half of the map if you're by yourself, because there's, after that point, that's enemy territory. Running their way around, using their shortcuts for their advantage. So Sentry, the great defense, great droid capability, and being able to just fight off people, like just getting people to get just out of range from you. Even using the droids as bodyguards. Does some damage to the turret, makes their way back, gets the beacon finally. Extra damage. I finally went for movement speed. I figured at this point it was just, if I need to get away or if I need to chase down someone, I would be able to do that. So Dorple's going for the stealth routes. I'm not sure how it's working. How's her KD? It's not bad. It's not bad. Froggy G is doing really good. We're all doing really, really good. Coco has not gotten a kill yet. That's too bad. And again, try to save your allies if possible. You don't know if they can get them or not, but just trying to hunt down this Froggy G. Excellent assassination. And just using the cloud to ward off people. Just, if someone stays in the cloud the entire time, it does do a lot of damage, but if you just run through it, you don't take a lot, I find. Maybe it's changed, maybe it's been patched around, but... Oh. Excellent play by Sentry. We figured that since Sentry was so low on health that we would be able to take him down before he was able to charge up his black hole, but we were kind of right. We took him out, but it was just when he launched his black hole. So that was a bit cocky on our side. Let's see, Durple. A lot of people treat Durple as, well, she's kind of a, what do I call her? Durple's a bit of a mobile turret. Because you have so much firepower on you that you can launch nukes at people. Because so many people just run far up ahead and just hope to get a kill. The nuke only does so much. It's not exactly a one-hit kill. It doesn't do 200 damage. Now, Clonk has a hit, can upgrade his explosion to do 100 damage. But he's a full-out kill machine. Durple's more of a mobile turret. Or that's how I treat him anyway. I find I have better success with using it as guarding or laying in waste. Not exactly for just running ahead and getting all the kills, it's just brushing the lane of head. If I'm making any sense. Again, first live commentary, do bear with me. Let's see. Just taking down the enemy one by one. And at this point in the match, after 20 minutes, just a long respawn time. Sentry doing his black hole, just trying to take us out. Let's see. Mostly attack speed, it looks solid. It's got the right idea, but we're just doing way too much damage and we're just... Teamwork is OP. I'm able to just fight out the enemy enough by myself, but with Durple, I'm able to set up my cocoon for his attack, his nuke. But it's just a matter of getting the turret mode set up. The siege mode, I believe it's called. Let's see, Froggy's on his way back. Just trying to hang on for dear life, just hoping for the creeps to respawn, but Coco's aware of that. She's just trying to say, oh no you don't. Then again, that's why I have the cat pillar, for in case there's no creeps, I don't have to depend on other things. I can use my own abilities to carry myself. Don't have to rely on anyone. If you're a support and you are able to not rely on others, you have a great advantage, because many supports tend to lean on their allies so much, but what happens if you don't have very good teammates, or what happens when your defense is good but your offense is not very good? Things like that. So that's the end of this match. I felt this match went very well. There was lots of kills on our side, but their team had a very good play of pushing the lanes, because they did very well. Because they did have the upper hand on us, even though we were wiping them out. They were still pushing the lane ahead and taking down our turrets regardless of the score. It's just let's see. It was just a good combination of play. The cocoon, the speed dash, nuke. They did pretty good. Coco's very good for lanes. Sentry's is excellent for lanes. Froggy G for assassinations. So let's see. So that's the live commentary. I do need some practice. If you have any feedback, I would love to hear it. So that's all for now. Thank you very much for watching.